To just immediately expect that I'm gonna have 2 perfect videos every week is a little bit. Hi friends, it's Bex. Today we are just going to have a little bit of a chat. So I was listening to a podcast and there was one part of it that really stuck out and I've been pondering it ever since. So I thought we would just kind of work through it and I'd share kind of my thoughts and where we're going. And yeah, let's just get into it. The podcast is called Unf Your Brain. Not gonna throw that swear word in here just in case. Let's just get right into this thought that I really think is going to shape how I view things for the next few months at least, and hopefully well into the future. So the podcast was a goal setting listener Q&A type thing. And the point that kind of stuck out to me wasn't even really what Cara was talking about. It was part of the example she used to prove her point. So she was talking about impossible goals and minimum baselines and things like that to create progress. The example that she used was, if I set the goal to work out an hour a day by the end of the year, in January, I'm not going to start working out 60 minutes a day. It's going to be impossible because it's such a far-fetched goal. And so what she suggests is that you start at 5 minutes a day. So if you work out 5 minutes a day and then 10 minutes a day and then 15 minutes a day in March, and you slowly build your way up to 60 minutes a day, then you're working towards your goal, and it's that progressive build. And I think for things like saving money, this progressive movement towards your goal is an understood concept that we just get. So I was talking to my sister about this, and she was like, the best example of this is when you say you're going to save $1,000, you don't go pull $1,000 out of your bank account the next day and put it in a savings account. You put $1 away, and then $2 away, and then maybe $25 away one week, and then eventually you've saved $1,000. But the expectation isn't that you immediately have $1,000 saved. It's that you're going to work towards that. But then for me, at least when it comes to making progress on different types of items, like for example, this YouTube thing, I'm like, I'm going to publish 2 videos a week. Here's the thing, I wasn't publishing any videos a week, let alone editing videos or doing anything related to this YouTube world. So to just immediately expect that I'm gonna have 2 perfect videos every week is a little bit, obviously it's a little bit impossible. But yet I'm still holding myself to this ridiculously high impossible standard and getting down when I'm missing the mark, or, you know, not making as much progress as I think I should be. But here's the thing, I've still posted videos, I've still filmed videos, I've still done some of the work and made some progress, but for some reason we don't celebrate that in the same way. And to me it's just so interesting. It's how come we can accept that sort of progress and celebration and see I'm saving money, I'm making it towards my goal of having $1,000, there's money in the bank, it's growing and growing, and we get excited about that progress, but then for other things we don't view the goal the same way. So I think if we can get to a point where we start viewing all of our goals in this same progressive manner and celebrating the little steps that we're taking to get there, sure, we might not be at 2 videos a week, but you know what, we're still filming, we're still brainstorming ideas, we're still making progress. And you know what, we're still finding out what works for us, we're finding out the systems that we need to help us succeed, we're learning all of these different things. And so I think if we could celebrate that success and progress in that sense, instead of just looking at the fact that we haven't achieved this impossible goal that we set, I think it's gonna be revolutionary. So another way this kind of like has made me think is, I have this goal of working out like 5 times a week because I wanna be a healthy human. And in my brain, a healthy human works out 5 times a week. And here's the thing, that is the ultimate goal, right? That's where we should be working towards. And so if I just look at the fact that I'm not doing that now and I miss a day, well, of course I'm gonna feel like I'm failing and I'm not making any progress. But that's not true, because here's the thing, 6 months ago, Bex didn't even touch her Peloton shoes. You know what? I've got a 7-week streak going on Peloton right now, and sure, it may only be 1 workout a week, but that's still 1 workout more than I was doing 6 months ago. So these are some very rambly thoughts on goal setting and our expectations around making progress and achieving our goals. And I just think it will be really impactful if I could just change the way that I'm viewing my goal setting and change the expectations I have of myself to be more of celebrating that progress, incremental progress. Even if we're not quite at the goal yet, we're still making progress. And I think that that is the point. That's the thing that stuck out in my brain about this podcast, and I haven't been able to get it out of my head for the last few days, and I just really wanted to share it and sit down and chat. And maybe it resonates with you too, and you're on some journey and you have this end state in mind and you're not quite there yet, but you know what, you're making progress. Even if you've done one thing that gets you closer to that, sure, you're not there, but you're on your way there, and that is worthy of celebration. So hopefully you enjoyed this super chatty, rambly video, a little glimpse inside of the things that go on in my brain. I'm really trying to embrace this learn online, share online, grow online thing, because here's the thing, I know I'm not alone. I know there's so many of you out there who are trying to do the exact same thing. So leave a comment down below or reach out on Twitter. I'd love to have some friends to go through this journey with. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.